Good afternoon, everybody. This is a live extreme weather briefing as we do have a tornado warning, tornado outbreak in progress here across northern Illinois. We've got a confirmed tornado just to the northwest of DeKalb, Illinois right now. This is to the west of the Sycamore area. This formed just to the south of Clare, and it appears to be drifting off to the northeast right now. That's been a confirmed tornado. I've got storm chaser friends that are in the field that have confirmed multiple tornadoes. And it does look like this mesocyclone is even expanding off to the northwest of DeKalb, to the west of Sycamore. So DeKalb, Sycamore, you guys need to be in your safe place. Another tornado producer here is to the east of Plato Township. This tornado warning includes Elgin as well. This is a very large mesocyclone, as you can see there. Big, thick inflow area as well. Green is toward the radar, red is away. That is a radar indicated tornado warning so far. Not seeing a debris signature with that one. Then this mesocyclone right behind that one, that is enough to prompt a tornado warning, but this one is a little bit broad right now. Likely that one's consolidating a little bit, and it does appear that this lead mesocyclone just to the east of Plato Township is definitely dominating right now so far. And it looks like this one to the northwest of DeKalb, that one's down to radar indicated, so it is very possible that that tornado has just lifted. These do look like relatively brief tornadoes here, and I just got a video in from my friend Vince, storm chaser Vince Swalty. Definitely follow him out there as well. Here you can see that tornado. Let me show you this little rope slinging by right there. Watch it sling by. There it is. The rope has just touched down right over the road.
Yeah, I must be right in front of you. I got a black Ford Fusion. It's got my Twist Door storm chasers all over it.
Twist Door, everybody.
Can somebody phone this into the weather service?
Or there it is. See that tornado? It's on the ground.
We need to get them live updates. This is destroying property.
It is destroying property. A damaging tornado there. I believe this is the one to the northwest of DeKalb, the one to the south of Clare. Yeah, you can see that tornado.
I don't know if anybody's picked it up or not.
He's streaming live as well with local media. Kind of a rope-ish tornado there. Look at that. But that's from Vince. Twist Door. There you can see that rope. So we're tracking multiple tornado warned storms here across northwestern Illinois. We've got more of an HP type of a storm just to the east of Plato Township, warned from Elgin, Wayne, St. Charles areas there, even a circulation back behind it. Then we got this Renegade to the northwest of Sycamore that's already a known tornado producer as well. And then to the south, this one near Pawpaw, smaller, a little bit more anemic looking storm. Still has that sickle shape there, shaped almost just like the photograph. That's representative of the strong wind shear causing these storms. To the northwest of Mendota, you've got a supercell there. You've also got an anchor back out there near the Walnut area as well. I would normally be chasing this, but I've got my varsity tutors class tomorrow on wild summer weather coming up. Be sure to tune in on that, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that's why I'm doing these live radar breakdowns. We've got this mesocyclone just to the west of Pawpaw. Probably going to get a new tornado warning there. That includes Pawpaw areas, that area, and off to the east for that circulation. This one back near Walnut looks to be a little bit of a weaker mesocyclone, but that one is also heading off to the east. These are all radar indicated there. A little bit further southwest of the greater wind shear that these storms are embedded in. But my friend Vince said he's already seen like 7 or 8 tornadoes with this event. So we're probably already talking about a outbreak of tornadoes. These MCV events are just tornado factories. And here across northern Illinois, we've got storm relative helicity of 2 to 300 out there. That's why these things are going up, spinning, and producing tornadoes very efficiently. This one's still to the west of Sycamore, due north of DeKalb. You could probably see that tornado or that wall cloud to the north of DeKalb. It is moving due east, so that circulation is going to stay to the north of DeKalb proper. Sycamore, you may not be so lucky if that mesocyclone ramps up anymore and this thing gets a little bit of a deviant motion to it. That certainly could tornado before arriving to your location as well. So if you live near Sycamore, you probably want to be in your safe place. And now it looks like that storm is starting to lift up into the other tornado warning box that was warned earlier for this storm to the south of Burlington. So that storm is lifting off to the north as well. Could move into the southern red box there, just to the southwest of the Burlington area there. But really, watch out. Looks like this one, that Plato Township mesocyclone, is starting to get a little bit absorbed into that forward flank downdraft of this storm, the one that was warned when it was to the south of Burlington, still warned, of course. But this one is starting to become dominant a little bit and rain on that lead tornado producer just to the east of Plato Township. And anytime you get this cyclonically curved forward flank gust front like you see there, that's a dangerous rotating storm with strong inflow into it. And even though the mesocyclone doesn't look strong on radar down there, I think that we're going to see that one ramp up and become dominant as well. But this one embedded within the rain back in the forward flank downdraft to the east of Plato Township, that one's ramping up as well. Let's look at the correlation coefficient. We can look for these correlation drops to see if there's any debris. Not seeing anything there to the east of Plato Township, which is good news. And I don't think that this is actually a debris signature back there. It's not really associated with that really strong, tight, gate-to-gate type of rotation. This one appears to be reorganizing back near Sycamore, Illinois as well. It is kind of a broad mesocyclone, but it is starting to get more organized as well. Could easily tighten up near the Sycamore area very shortly. So keeping a very close eye on that storm. If you live in Sycamore, you definitely want to be in your safe place. That warning is still radar indicated. We've got storm chasers all over these storms, which is really good news. And then we've got this lone tornado warning back to the south that did get extended down near the Pawpaw area. The one back behind it, closer to Walnut, actually was dropped. And this is just to the east of Ohio now. This is the tail ender. The one up near Pawpaw seems to have died a little bit. So this circulation just to the east of Ohio, Illinois, there is starting to ramp up. And if that one can turn right, especially, then I think that it could also develop a circulation. And the one near Pawpaw is still warned up there. We've got an extension of the back storm, actually. Pawpaw one has nice shape. It looks a little bit anemic right now. It's probably getting a little anvil blow off from that cluster of storms off to the southwest of it. But it certainly could reinvigorate there. It's got that textbook sickle shape, taking an inflow from the south-southwest right now there. So we've definitely got a tornado outbreak well underway here across northwestern Illinois. This storm tried to get going to the south of Waukegan. It's a little bit closer to more stable air, a little bit less cape up there, but it is also rotating just a little bit more broad, not as much in the way of low-level instability for that storm to really mature. This one to the west of Elgin, though, I do think that it is trying to tighten up and maybe produce a tornado. It's a rain-wrapped circulation, too. Just to the west of Fox River Acres is where that storm could happen, to the west of West Ridge Village there. That's exactly where that mesocyclone is located. This could drop a tornado at any time if it doesn't already have a tornado in progress there. West Ridge Village. No debris signature, thankfully, which is good news. But these tornadoes have looked relatively small, so they might be within the resolution of radar to pick up here. But we do have this tornado outbreak underway here across northern Illinois. We are doing a live radar breakdown here in of these tornado-producing storms in northern Illinois. That one's completely embedded in the rain to the west of Elgin there. That would be located very close to the Fox River Acres there, but there is actually a supercell storm within that. This supercell to the south of Plato Township, the second one, is just raining on our circulation that likely has a tornado in there, concealing it from view. This one right near Sycamore, that circulation, looks like the hook is starting to wrap around a little bit. You can almost faintly see the RFD gust front there very close to Sycamore. Right now it is a radar indicated circulation. I'm not seeing any debris getting lofted by that, but it is a very mature, well-defined mesocyclone. Thick inflow there. So really once that RFD comes around with a better defined hook, then I think that'll act to tighten up that circulation just to the west of the Sycamore area, to the northeast of DeKalb. Good news is that both of these circulations have missed DeKalb, Illinois, off to the north. So that is some very good news up there for that location. If you're in DeKalb, in fact, you can get out of your safe place if you're in DeKalb proper. But if you're in Sycamore, you want to remain in your safe place. That mesocyclone is directly overhead right now. And now I'm a little bit concerned about this storm to the south of Plato Township. The reflectivity pattern suggests that its mesocyclone is getting a lot more mature there. This is to the southwest of Elgin, heading in the direction of Elgin, South Elgin, Fox River Acres. There's also a circulation that's embedded within the forward flank downdraft of that supercell. That is just to the north of Fox River Acres, and it looks like that circulation is starting to weaken a little bit, and now this one to the south of Plato Township is going to start dominating, and I think in these subsequent radar scans, we're likely going to see this mesocyclone mature. You can already see this broad belt there of potential vorticity, and these large mesocyclones like this with very mature inflow are very efficient at wrapping up and tightening up that vorticity beneath that massive updraft that is the mesocyclone, and they can produce a tornado very quickly. That's just to the east of Briarwood, Illinois there. Keeping a close eye on that circulation. Northwest of Burning Tree as well, so a pretty dangerous storm there to the south of Plato Township. And this Sycamore one, it looks like it might be producing just on the southwest side of Sycamore. It's hard to tell if it's radar noise or not. It could easily be noise. Closer to that mobile home park just to the southwest of the Sycamore area. The hook-like appendage is lagging back behind. Looks like there could be another hook-like appendage near the Sycamore area. This is your forward flank gust front. Little split trying to peel off the north area there. So it's possible that this could be a little tornado there right at the nose of that tiny hook to the west of Sycamore. But really, I think the main mesocyclone is right overhead of Sycamore right now. And waiting for that tornado warning to get extended there. That's a very mature-looking supercell storm. And look at that storm to the south of Plato Township there. That hook is really starting to wrap around. We're starting to see the cyclonic curvature to that hook-like appendage to the south of Plato Township. So that's starting to become the dominant location for tornado potential just to the southeast of Plato Township. Here you can see that mesocyclone, likely a very well-defined mesocyclone there. And of course, we are watching this circulation back toward the Sycamore area. Not seeing any confirmed tornadoes on the ground right now, which is good news. But this tornado watch continues through evening. It's 6 o'clock right now, 23Z here across northern Illinois. We've got 2 supercells, already confirmed tornado producers that could produce another one at any second, and a third one that's embedded within that rain. This one's dying out, getting choked off from its inflow. So it looks like we're going to have a couple of dominant storms sliding southeast through this strongly sheared environment. And then you've got another cluster of supercells back to the southwest to the northeast of Princeton, north of Peru, all west of Chicago. Not sure if these are going to make it into Chicago or not. There is a little bit of stable air that is over Chicago proper, back toward northwest Indiana. But there is a chance that with that low-level jet ramping up 6, 7, 8 p.m. as that low-level jet increases, that these will certainly have a chance of drilling through that shallow stable layer and still producing tornadoes. So now this circulation to the west of Elgin is dying out. This one's taking over to the southeast of Plato Township, South Elgin, Wayne areas. You want to be in your safe place as that circulation ramps up and could produce a tornado at any time. And then we've got this mesocyclone directly over the Sycamore area, waiting to see a tornado warning to get issued for this zone downstream. Might even include Elburn and Caneville, but these are moving real slow, and this one's actually lifting a little bit further north into the southeastern portion of that other red box. So we've got a bunch of supercell storms to monitor here. This one is rotating on approach to Lake Michigan to the south of Waukegan, but it's battling that stable air right now, and I don't think that that mesocyclone is going to be strong enough to drill through that shallow stable air to the north of Chicago there. But we definitely got a tornado outbreak. It's already happened, so even if there's no more tornadoes during the rest of the evening, we've already got several tornadoes that have touched down. I'm breaking it down here live. Thank you everybody for joining me here. Waukegan will be okay. There is probably a wall cloud just to your south, but that rotation is pretty broad. And you've got a lot of stable air at the low levels there. Waukegan down toward the Chicago areas. And I don't think that the tornado threat is going to be too robust downstream over there. I should be storm chasing these, but I've got a lot happening here, working on the Varsity Tutors content tomorrow. I've got that class tomorrow at about 4 p.m. Eastern time on wild summer weather. And also doing these radar breakdowns is invigorating as well, just to see the science in motion and try to predict when these are going to start producing a tornado, and watch these broad mesocyclones just ramp up, tighten up, and then drop one there. Now I'm watching this area also back near Sycamore, just to the northwest of DeKalb. Still watching that as well. And I'll be right back, everybody. I am going to go. Got it. So that definitely is starting to mature just to the southeast of Plato Township. So if you live in South Elgin, Wayne areas to the west, closer to Plato Township, anywhere in this zone, you want to be in your safe place, because it looks like this storm is starting to ramp up once again. There you can see the hook-like appendage, cyclonic curvature there. Could be a developing tornado south of Remington Meadows, northwest of Middle Creek, northeast of the Burning Tree area. Keeping a close eye on that. And then this circulation starting to tighten up to the east of Sycamore. Radar indicated circulation. Richardson, Virgil, you're under a tornado warning. We were waiting for the extension of this tornado warning, and it has arrived here. Let's see, this is a radar indicated circulation. Not much in the way of hail with these storms, with these MCV storms. It's almost like a tropical environment with the elevated mix layer isn't quite as defined as a more traditional like Southern Plains or High Plains type of an outbreak, but equally as dangerous. We have strong wind shear, 2 to 300, 0 to 1 kilometer storm relative felicity. Watching a couple of different mesocyclones here, 2 different dominant storms, one just to the east of Sycamore, Illinois, one to the west of Wayne. Multiple tornado warnings. We are picking through the chaos here to help show you where the most dangerous portions are. These are the 2 most dangerous storms right now. This mesocyclone to the northwest of Wayne, southwest of Elgin, and also this one a little bit closer to Sycamore. Also a very dangerous storm. Dual tornado warning storms here. Let's see if this one's still radar indicated. Waiting for that one to, this one's going to be allowed to expire 3 minutes. This one off to the west will also be allowed to expire in 3 minutes. This tornado warning continues for another 45 minutes. So right now we've got 2 dangerous supercell storms sliding off to the southeast, and I will be right back. Hello everybody, I am back. And we are watching these dual storms go tornadic right before our eyes. Two big time storms starting to produce and go tornadic once again. One is to the east of Sycamore, but look at how well defined these hook echoes are. One to the west of South Elgin. This one's probably got a tornado on the ground now to the east of Sycamore, closing in on the Richardson area. Richardson, Illinois. Virgil, Illinois. Lily Lake. You all need to be in your safe place. This is the tornado halfway between Sycamore and Richardson there. Definitely want to be in your safe place. Richardson, Virgil, Lily Lake, High Point. And also this one to the northwest of Middle Creek. Massive inflow on this storm, on this supercell. A big inflow zone streaming into that at 6:17 p.m. out there. Plenty of daylight. The low-level jet continues to ramp up. This is to the northwest of Middle Creek here. Likely a tornado that's in progress, and I do think that this one's about to produce to the west of Richardson. Also to the northwest of St. Charles there. Two dual supercells ramping up pretty rapidly. These are well to the west of Chicago at least. Looks like that tornado warning is going to be allowed to expire down near Paw Paw. So really what we're left with now are these two supercells well to the west of Chicago. One to the southwest of Elgin, to the west of Wayne, northwest of St. Charles. The other one near Sycamore. I'm waiting for these to shift to confirmed tornadoes. We can track it in real time using some of the dual pole products here. Wonder if that is some contamination there. That's possibly a tornado debris signature. Right there to the east of Sycamore, halfway between Sycamore and Virgil. That easily could be a debris signature. It's perfectly co-located with that couplet there. So I do think that there is a tornado in progress halfway between Sycamore and Virgil, moving off to the east-southeast. Dangerous supercell storm. This lead one to the west of Wayne could drop a tornado at any time, but right now it looks like this one halfway between Virgil and Sycamore is the most dangerous storm. And there it is, the observed tornado. Weather spotters confirmed tornado near Sycamore as of 6:17 just 2 minutes ago. Moving east at 25. Dangerous tornado there in progress right now. Virgil, Lily Lake, you need to be in your safe place. This thing is probably crossing that differential heating boundary a little bit. Looks like near Elgin, just to the west of Chicago, is really where you get sufficient surface-based instability for tornadoes. And you have a very mature supercell storm here. Just to the east of Sycamore. Very damaging, dangerous tornado situation there. Also Wayne, South Elgin. You also need to be in your safe place as well. Tornado outbreak well underway here. Team Dominator headquarters breaking it down. Looks like this eastern one out near Wayne might be starting to struggle just a little bit with that lack of surface-based instability, and it'll probably squeeze out a tornado right now. Pretty healthy mesocyclone there. This one could be a large tornado back here. It does have a debris signature. Storm spotters have already confirmed that there is a tornado on the ground with that circulation. Looks like it has a debris signature. Can't confirm right now. It does look like it's not an enclosed area of debris, but pretty sure that is a debris signature there. Just to the west of Virgil, Illinois. So if you're in Virgil, you want to be in your safe place. Virgil, Lily Lake areas. You absolutely need to be in your safe place. Dangerous tornado outbreak well underway. Textbook tornadic supercell configuration there to the northwest of Virgil. Dangerous supercell storm moving slowly off to the east. We are watching it live here. Tornado in progress. I'm waiting to get the text messages to start flooding in from my storm chaser friends that are on that storm. That is just to the northwest of Virgil. Between Virgil and Sycamore right now. Dangerous tornado on the ground. Elgin, you want to be in your safe place as well. That's a well-defined supercell there. Looks like it's trying to produce as well on approach to South Elgin to Wayne. If you're in Elgin proper, you're north of those tornado warnings, And that tornadic supercell is going to be closer to South Elgin and the Wayne areas. Big time hook on that, just to the southwest of South Elgin, moving due east. So this tornado is sliding off due east. It's going to come very close to South Elgin and the Wayne areas. Wayne, you could probably look off to the northwest. You're in a little bit of rain right now. It'll clear out, and then you'll likely see a tornado in progress or a very low wall cloud out there just off to your northwest. That circulation is a little bit more broad than the one near Richardson that did produce a tornado. Looks like that tornado has just lifted as well there to the south of Richardson. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on that one as well. We're going to be tracking these dual supercells through the evening for quite a long time. So definitely stay tuned to my weather reports. Never stop chasing. Hold on, I'll be right back. Here's Gizmo. Let's keep an eye on this as well for you guys. There she is. She's asking me why the hell aren't we out there chasing this right now. But right now we are watching this confirmed tornado. Still says it's observed. That was as of 6:17 when that was confirmed. Still has a well-defined hook. We've also got this one closing in on the Elgin area. Let's take a look at velocity here. Try to flesh it out a little bit. I notice that these storms will kind of recoil, pulse back up, tighten up, produce a tornado, breathe again. And a lot of times you'll get multiple storms doing it at the same time. So it looks like this circulation is still mature, but it's likely that that tornado has just lifted a little bit. Just to the west of Virgil. Also watching this area just to the west of Wayne here to wrap up additionally. Multiple tornadoes have already been produced out here across northern Illinois. Some damage has already been caused. Right now we've got two supercell storms to the east of DeKalb, one to the south of Elgin that have tornado potential. I think this eastern one is about to run into a little bit of stable air. But definitely has a window to produce for quite a while. The one just to its northeast kind of died a little bit as it rained into its circulation. This one's breathing to the west of Virgil, but still waiting for that one to tighten up once again. This tornado warning to the east of Pawpaw is going to be allowed to expire halfway between Pawpaw and Sandwich there. No way that tornado warning is going to be allowed to continue out there. This one could continue, but the mesocyclone is quite broad to the west of Mendota, but still could produce a tornado at any time near Lemoux. Radar indicated circulation. So right now the most dangerous storm, this one had a tornado to the west of Virgil that may have just lifted, and it's very possible that these could slide east-southeast eventually into the Chicago metro area, but there is a little bit of stable air in the Chicago area from showers and thunderstorms that happened earlier today. So it is very possible also that these could run into that stable air eventually and kind of lose some of their might. But right now the low-level jet continues to increase rapidly, and we got a new tornado warning for this one well downstream, including just to the south of Schaumburg. I don't know if it's going to make it there. You can kind of see a hint that there's some stable air just off to the east of these storms, but could happen. That includes Wheaton. That tornado warning. This storm will probably parallel and move in the direction of the forward flank a bit. This one's a lot more healthy back behind it. It's probably producing a tornado once again. But look at these two hook echoes right here. One just to the west of Virgil. Also this one just to the west-northwest of Wayne. Two dangerous tornado-producing storms in northern Illinois. Probably should fire out of Twitter on this. So definitely these two storms. We just had the extension of that tornado warning for the eastern one. This environment in the vicinity of this MCV, right in the nose of that instability, prime for just a tornado factory to set up this afternoon, and that's exactly what happened. Numerous tornadoes, several tornadoes so far, and in fact, you could even consider this already a tornado outbreak that's happened. The Midwest has been incredibly active so far this year, that is for sure. And it is indeed rush hour. Definitely a lot of traffic in the Chicago area. Really hoping that these storms don't propagate into Chicago Metro. Even out here, though, these are very populated areas out there near Wayne and to the east of DeKalb. So we definitely do have a tornado outbreak well underway, monitoring these two different supercell storms. The one just to the west of Virgil looks like it's possibly undergoing tornado genesis. You can see this massively cyclonically curved hook echo on the backside. Looks like it's starting to get a new storm just to its west that might rain into it a little bit. Probably will just make that circulation more of a rain-wrapped type of a tornado than anything. But right now that is a strong rotation just to the west of Virgil. Looks like we may have had an occlusion back there. Probably a small tornado is in progress right now to the west of Virgil. And then another one is trying to tighten up just off to its east, trying to cycle. This one approaching Wayne is a little bit broad, so there's not a tornado in progress right now, but one could definitely touch down at any time.